I have waited 4 years to record this video, and none of this, absolutely none of this, would have been possible without you guys. I cannot thank you guys enough, and honestly, you guys just kept me going. You guys really kept me going. Daily uploads for 4 years led to this moment here, and I have two important announcements for you guys. One's business and one's personal. Now, before I get into the announcements, I'm going to let you guys know something. And if you guys take anything away from my channel, I know some of you guys like my class setups, my settings, tips and tricks, please go ahead and listen to what I'm about to say. If you guys are ever in a tough spot, if you guys are ever in a part of your life where you feel like giving up, where you feel like things just cannot get better, you feel like everything is just turning against you, I want you to hold your head up high, and I want you to keep going and know that things will get better. They will get better. And you're going to thank yourself so much down the line that you kept going. And once you guys get to that spot that you want to be at, or at least at the very minimum, get to a better position in life, you're going to thank yourself that you kept pushing and you did not give up. Remember, everybody, the grind always pays off. And as long as you have a plan, a path, you're going to make it. You're going to be all right. And you're going to be surrounded with people that have a similar thought process. Now, with all that being said, I'm happy to announce that I've officially partnered up with Facebook Gaming. Now, I'm going to be streaming over on Facebook Gaming. The streams are returning. My link is going to be at the top of the description below. Check me out, facebook.gg/earsxbl, facebook.com/gaming/earsxbl. We almost are already at 1,000 followers. This is a huge opportunity. I'm thanking everybody over at Facebook for giving it to me. I'm also thanking all you guys on the channel that have been tuning in for years, allowing this opportunity to be had. And we're gonna kick ass over there. We're gonna take over. This is a completely huge untapped market, and I think that we are gonna be, I know, because we did it on YouTube, I know we're gonna be one of the biggest faces on Facebook Gaming. So again, thank you guys so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you guys for sticking with me. And I cannot wait to go ahead and stream my content over on Facebook. And I cannot also wait to go ahead and post some of my original content on Facebook as well. Now, here's the announcement this video was supposed to be about. Now, I was granted the Facebook opportunity about 5 days after I signed up all the paperwork and got this accomplishment achieved. This is huge for me personally, and honestly, I could not wait to make this video when this was all done, but here we go. As of today, I went ahead and kind of wrapped up the remaining paperwork, got some, behind the scenes stuff done. I am officially moving from my hometown of Chicago, Illinois to Houston, Texas. Now, again, this is not a huge announcement. In the grand scheme of things, the Facebook partnership is a much bigger deal, but this is one of those personal announcements that I've been working on for 4 years and something that I wanted to accomplish ever since I graduated high school, which was probably the darkest time of my life. I'm going to go ahead and explain why in this video as well. But again, thank you guys so much. We are officially packing up the entire setup, and we are going to be based down in Houston, Texas. Now, I'm going to go ahead and explain why I'm moving to Houston, Texas in later videos. You guys, if you guys follow my second channel, you guys know that this is something that, was been in the talks, in the works for quite some time. It's finally happening. So again, thank you guys so much. If you guys are in the Houston area, you're going to see me around, say what's up. I'm super excited to get down there. Remember when I told you guys, everything happens for a reason. Everything will work out. Keep your head up high, and you will get to a better spot in your life. Now, I'm going to go ahead and explain why moving and kind of accomplishing this goal was so important for me. Now, high school was probably one of the darkest points of my life. Now, at the same time, this kind of shaped how I am today. And again, like I said previously, guys, in this video, everything happens for a reason, and you have to keep your head up high because you will get through it. I was a very insecure, I was quote unquote that weird kid. There's nothing wrong with being weird because everybody grows up differently. Everybody has their own ways and methods of achieving their goals. And also, I was unsure on what I wanted to do after high school. Now, I was put in a situation that I do not wish anybody gets put in this similar situation. If you guys graduated high school already and you guys were in this similar situation, please go ahead and let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to. And also, if you guys, are getting to this point of your life where it's coming down to that end of high school or you're going into high school, I hope this doesn't happen to you. Now, my homeroom teacher had the fantastic idea of putting all of the colleges that the students in the homeroom throughout the entire day. So there's a huge wall. Like I'm talking about like 50, 60, photos of the colleges people were going to. Now, I went to a pretty damn good high school, I'm not going to lie. I was one of the only black people that went to the high school. So, again, I don't like to bring race into anything because, everybody's equal. And, that's something I don't like to bring on the channel, but I have to kind of put this in for context. People were going to some pretty elite colleges, fellas, like Ivy Leagues. I'm talking about Yale, Princeton, Harvard. So when you're in a situation where you're seeing all this firsthand, like, damn, like these people are going here, and you're sitting there thinking to yourself, wow, I don't know what I'm doing with my life yet. I'm going to community college. It kind of gets in your head a little bit. Now, again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with going to community college. This is probably, honestly, the best thing you could do because I went to community college. This is probably the best thing you could do, especially if you don't know, so you're not going ahead and wasting money on things you're unsure about. And honestly, even if you do know, it's a great way to save money. But at the same time, I feel that it's kind of a slap in the face to, number one, people who don't know what they're doing, and also, number two, people who literally financially cannot go to those schools. So, again, that situation kind of messed with me mentally for a little bit, and it kind of, jump-started that whole, I guess, grind mentality. I hate using the word grind mentality, but it kind of just jump-started that grind mentality. It's like, all right, I see all these people, going to these crazy schools, being doctors, lawyers, stuff like that. I got to kick it in gear. I got to get some shit done. Because at this time, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an accountant. That's kind of like one of those majors that if you don't know what you're doing, you be an accountant because everybody hires accountants. Something wrong with being accounting. My mom was an accountant, but it's just one of those things where it's just a fact. If you don't know what you're doing, but you want a good job that's going to pay the bills, that you're going to get hired immediately after college, accounting is a great profession. Now, again, this kind of jump-started that whole grind mentality of, daily uploads, daily streams, all that stuff. And it kind of just pushed me to, be the best I can be. So after, I graduated high school, I went to college, community college, I wasn't even doing YouTube at the time. I didn't start doing YouTube until probably a year after I graduated high school because I was insecure about it. I had the whole setup. I had everything to start, had the Elgato, the brick Elgato, the first gen Elgato, everything. But I was in a situation where I was like, man, if I say I want to do YouTube or even post YouTube videos in general, I felt like I would get made fun of because I was in an environment where everybody wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, something that's insane. I just didn't do it. I was insecure. I was afraid. And that's probably the biggest regret of my entire life is being afraid to do what I wanted to do. And that's something that I don't want any of you guys to actually be in that situation. And I don't want any of you guys to think that what you believe, what you want to do is stupid. It's not. Do it. I don't want any of you guys to believe that, I should be afraid to announce what I want to do with my life. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your life. You need to live it how you want to, and you need to do what you want to do and do what makes you happy. I sound so cliche, but at the same time, who am I to go ahead and tell anybody otherwise? I do YouTube. I play video games. I'd be a fool to tell somebody that, what they want to do in life is stupid. So after all that, fast forward a couple years, the YouTube channel's, it's rolling, I have a couple tens of thousands of subscribers, and I didn't feel accomplished in the way that I was legit. Obviously this has nothing to do with me, being ungrateful, or maybe it does. I don't know. I just personally did not feel legit until I got the plaque. I needed to hold something obtainable that kind of let myself know, which is stupid, so stupid, and honestly, something that I regret so much to this day. I needed to obtain something tangible that made me feel that it was, valuable, or made me feel that what I was doing was worthy, made me feel that what I was doing was, something that was, acceptable. It didn't make any sense, but I think it's because of that situation that I was in my senior year of high school, where I saw that wall of colleges, because I didn't get a degree from, I didn't get a degree for, accounting or anything like that, but I did get that YouTube plaque, and I guess that I kind of used that as a way to, I guess, rationalize, like, okay, this is my degree. It is stupid. It's so stupid. I don't know what I was thinking, but fellas, I'm telling you right now, that situation in high school, it fucked me up. It really did. And honestly, I think it held me back mentally for years. And quite literally, as soon as I got that plaque, I broke down crying. I'm not gonna lie, I broke down crying. That was the happiest day of my life when I got that YouTube plaque, man. That 100K plaque, because I had something to show what I was doing. And it's just crazy when you think about it. I mean, one situation in your life can change everything. It can jumpstart something, it can derail something, but you just have to go ahead and just keep pushing. You have to keep your head up high. You have to keep going forward, and you're going to thank yourself, down the line, that you never gave up. And now we're sitting at over 200,000 subscribers. I did that accomplishment 2 times over. We're moving out of state. We're getting into a new environment. We're starting fresh. Partnered up with Facebook Gaming. I mean, it's insane. It really is, man. It really is insane. And again, I cannot thank you guys enough. When I gotta go ahead and put, my story out there, kind of what I went through during high school, because I know a lot of you guys who watch the channel are in high school, or, possibly in a spot in life where you think that things can't get better. They can. Hope you guys did enjoy. This is not really a sad video, but more of like a serious sit down, just me letting everything flow. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn those post notifications. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.